raise tens here. I run so lucky. If he 3-bets, I think it'd be close between, ironically, I run lucky against him. I've now flopped 2 sets in a row. So I guess I'm just not going to make some horrible joke about that. Sometimes you just can't pull the trigger there. Can't swing at all the pitches. Definitely going to see about this board in the top right. Draw heavy. Last time he definitely was caught bluffing in some weird spots. And it's a board I don't expect him to just go crazy after if we check back. I think when we check back that board, a lot of the times we're presumed to have a lot of showdown value type hands, and we're presumed to be in a check call turn or a call turn call river mode. So it's really just not going to get us a lot of value, and there could be scare cards that come that could brush him off of some value against him. Ace 4 suited here. Don't know much about this Attila 84. Looks like we called an open pre. I'd imagine we call turn, or a call flop, and then turn's gonna get really annoying. Definitely defending with King Queen suited there against 3-bet from a player I don't know too well in the bottom right. Ace 7 offsuit is definitely a little bit weak to be opening from under the gun. If I was under the gun, go back and check that if something happens there. Yeah, I think that's just too weak to be opening under the gun. Okay. So I was the big blind. I chose to lead there. I think that play's fine. That's a lot better play than opening under the gun and c-betting that flop. So I'm fine with that for right now. Float this board. I've got a gutter, backdoor spades. Definitely a board I expect him to c-bet a ton. And I expect him to double barrel a ton, but not triple very often. At least not right out of the gate. But I think it's probably a fold for me now. I'm really only working with a gutter, king or queen, against his value range is obviously not going to do anything. I don't know. I mean, I definitely think I should be calling that flop, but I don't have a ton of basis for backing that up. I think I should be calling that flop. I think it's almost definitely good, but I feel like he's going to c-bet that flop, then a ton of turns, and then I'm just going to have to fold a lot. So I think I'm only calling there for value of my gut shot as I double barrel ace 6 there in the top left. Solely for the value of my gut shot, combined with the value of when backdoor spades hits, and I can call twice, and he might just give up on the river. I think he might bet twice, and then either I'll hit on the river with those backdoor spades or my gutter, or he'll check fold the river and give up with our depth. So either way, I think for those sole accounts, and the fact that I'm in position, he can always surprise me and check give up on the turn. I think the flop is pre-flop's definitely fine, and flop is probably fine. We 3-bet here with ace queen offsuit with the ace of spades. So we backdoor spades, double gutter. We 3-bet pre, and only got called. We were flatted by this newer player at the helm here. If he raises, we're definitely jamming. I think he's messing around definitely messing around too much on this board. We've got a ton of equity against a lot of his calling range, etc. I guess you could argue for a 3-bet call, but I think it's just getting a little too fancy. A lot of times when you're out of position and they just give you the option, you got to just jam. We run into slow played aces, which is fine. Pre-flop I think is fine. If he would have 4-bet four-handed, probably would have gotten it in, just not knowing much about him, and this is his first hand at the table that he's actually showing interest in. Think he's rather polarized in that sense. But post-flop I'm definitely fine with bet shoving. Or and apparently this is a video where it should run really, really well. This is actually a video that I'm kind of excited to commentate, that I still have stockpiled. in this grouping of footage that I got just before coming back to the U.S. that I run fairly bad, and I think I don't play the best I've ever played, to put it nicely. So I'm actually really excited to commentate that video, just because, like, yeah, I'll definitely look silly in a lot of spots, but I think I personally can learn from it a lot after taking like 2 weeks off to look at it. And then I also can, I think a lot of those spots will help people in this sense.